Okay, go.
Hello, my name is Stefan. I am 21 years old. I am in the United States Air Force and I go to college full time.
Hi, Stefan. Thank you for volunteering for this interview. I'm going to ask you some questions, and you're only supposed to give information that you're comfortable sharing with. Can you think back to your most stressful event and give a summary of it? Again, only what you're comfortable sharing.
Okay, so the most stressful thing I've ever been through would probably be boot camp. It was a little more than 2 months long for me. And one of the most stressful things was mainly like being away from your family, your friends, and not having your phone on you either. That was like one of the hardest things I've ever been through.
Right. And during this time, do you remember seeking advice like before or during boot camp?
Yes. Family, one guy from the Air Force said, just to like keep a low profile, don't really talk, don't stand out in front of anybody. And my parents basically said that, just go to church and all this other good stuff. So
Okay. And did you find advice from like friends or uh, anyone else that you could remember? And like what they said or if it worked, what kind of advice they gave?
well, whenever he told me stick to a low profile, I believe that in his perspective, everything should be low profile, and he would find it easier. But me being a different person and wanting to be more outstanding, I volunteered for a lot of stuff. I was physical trainer for my entire flight of like 50 people, and I found that made it more fun, and I didn't really find his advice very supportive.
Did you find anybody else's advice supportive? Like what did they say to you
Yes.
for boot
So,
camp?
uh, So my mom told me to go to church. That really supported me a lot, and having letters and keep and going. I basically felt like I was going through it with my family and for my family, and that really helped me like get through most of it.
Okay, so that's the advice that you said helped, right?
Yes,
So the family,
absolutely.
any friends say anything like, "Oh, it'll be easy," or "Will it be hard," or anything
A
that
lot of
mattered?
people said that it would be easy, like as a breeze, but not being able to go out into civilization or see as many people, and especially like just training outside in the hot sun, like for hours and hours, is it begins to take a big toll on you, and a lot of people would cry and stuff, but you know, we just stick strong together and become a family, and that's what made it help get easier. But
Right.
it did start out really hard,
Right.
so it wasn't that easy to get through.
So because of that, is that why you would say that their advice did not help because they weren't there, or
Yes,
because?
I feel like since they didn't really go through it themselves, that they didn't really know what they were talking about, and me actually going through it, it changes you. So I feel like everybody does need to go through it to be in the military at least.
And is there anything that these people could have said that would have actually helped you, or anything else that you wish that they could have said, or like any advice that would have actually touched you? Or is it
Um,
more just like it didn't matter?
well, kind of part of that as well, but mainly just keeping in contact with them through letters. It was really just mainly supporting me as I'm going through it.
So what would you say during your time in boot camp? What would you say is what got you through it? Is it that?
Yes, I would say the support of my family and the love, and me just going through it for them. But it kind of felt like I was going through it with them as well.
Right.
So,
And did friends or anybody else, did you feel like they helped you get through it during training, or maybe the people where you were with, or was it just
oh man, the people I was with, it made times in there great. Like I made great friends that I will be friends with forever, and all over the world now. So it's been really good.
So would you say that they're part of the reason why you were able to get through it, or were they did it help or did it not help having them there?
Oh, it definitely helped having them there. My friends that I made in boot camp and my friends outside, just keep writing me letters, telling me that I can do it, and just supporting me the whole way through.
That's awesome.
So,
And last question, if you could go back and give yourself advice, or if you could change anything to make it better for you, is there anything you would say or do or wish that could happen?
honestly, if I could go back, I would make things more interesting, and I wish I would have volunteered for even more stuff. So I've only volunteered a couple of times, but if I would have like took charge and tried to become a leader throughout the whole thing, I felt like it would have been more challenging, and it would have made my experience more fun. So I think that's some advice that I would take, and don't mess up.
Okay, awesome. Well, thank you for volunteering.
Thank you.